An award was started in his honor. Each year, we ask coaches to nominate a student that exemplifies the traits valued by Mr. Whitmore. We'd like to invite Ms. Brenda McMillan, Mrs. Jennifer Prue, and Ms. Diana Tosha to the podium to present the
It is my pleasure to introduce this young man who is not only an incredible athlete, but an equally incredible student. He is really the epitome of what every student should be. He excels in academics, athletics, and friendships. I could always count on him to encourage his teammates, and he's always the first to offer help in any way he can. When coaching, it's sometimes difficult to critique an athlete's form or to bring attention to bad habits without risking hurt feelings, but in the case of this young athlete, he took all of the critique as constructive criticism, which made it work all that much harder. This young man is most deserving of this prestigious award and recognition, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you our recipient, Mr. Rick Duran.
Whitmore Memorial Scholarship Award. This student played on the middle school at Parkside volleyball team in the spring of 2012. She was an outstanding team player at every opportunity. She would cheer for her team from the bench or encourage them to push themselves without demeaning others along the court. We had a student on the team that needed additional support during practice, and she volunteered to work one-on-one, encouraging and teaching her teammates until she found success. The student attended every practice and every game, even when she had to pick her sister up from school. We would see her running in, uniform on, stretched out, at the last minute because she had to uphold her outside commitments. But on the court, both in practice and in games, she would be the player pushing herself to achieve excellence at every opportunity. For these reasons that were displayed since day one of tryouts, she was made team captain. She represented the team at the beginning of every game, giving input during our pregame pep talks, and continuously encouraging the team after a tough game. Again, for the reasons above, she would be an ideal candidate for the Arthur B. Whitmore Memorial Scholarship Award.
This was a difficult choice for the basketball team. They're very hard-working young women that we had. A lot of hard work. This young woman is a living example of someone who applies herself. At the first practice of the basketball season, I asked my team to write me a letter as to why they want to be on the Parkside basketball team. This young lady stated she decided to come out for basketball to help Parkside win a game, as it's been a while. Every day after that, she showed up to practice, worked really hard herself, and as well, she shared many encouraging words to keep teammates going and push forward and hard through the season. We talked about being teammates on and off the court, being respectful of young people, working for them to do their best academically, to their potential, to stand up for each other, and push each other to do better in and out of school as young people. This young woman always led by example, showing me great report cards, offering her teammates help with school when they needed it, coming to practice every day, often early, which I like, and challenging herself, and always spoke with respect, coaches, fellow teammates, officials, opposing teams. She is the definition of loyalty and pride to her school. And each time I wear my Parkside Pride Gotta Have It shirt, I think of this young woman. She has it academically, athletically, she's a great young leader. Congratulations. What's your name? Marina Lee.
We have a very active chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. You've heard it mentioned several times tonight. And I would like to invite Ms. Sabrina Marchand to the podium. To our student athletes.
Good evening. I hope you noticed that some of the students had a blue ribbon around their neck. Those are the members of my National Junior Honor Society. These members go above and beyond normal academic standards. The group in front of you is no exception. This year they have completed numerous service projects, run the school dances, and raised money for families in transition. It has been a pleasure to work with these young men and women, and it is with a heavy heart that tonight we say goodbye. I, along with everybody here, wishes you nothing but the best in high school and beyond. Please stand and remain standing when I say your name. Michaela A. Herrera. Lauren Gobert. Hannah Dufresne. Brett Dussault. Danielle Gale. Nerman Hasanovic. Autumn Lee Court. Mercedes Roby. Pedro Tirado Velez. Alicia Williams. Our officers this year, Public Relations, Taylor Sullivan.